Hey, what's up? How you doing there, Mr. Terrifying? I don't know how you take such long stretches between, like, a game like, well, I guess Dragon Quest is more like you could probably pick it up anytime, so that really doesn't matter. It's not like there's a super complicated plot going on. Or gameplay. It's pretty simple stuff. Yep, same here, hanging in here. Trying to beat the heat. Fucking weather sucks. I hate summer. I mean, I can't say I hate summer. I just hate really hot weather. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the same way. I mean, I'm at the very beginning anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I kind of forget what I was doing. But usually I have a system of things I do, especially in this game, because it's one of those I played a lot, so I kind of had like a way of gaining money early on. It was basically just fishing. And you can stay here for free because they have their own house. I already think I'm way over leveled, but I don't know. I think I bought everything I can buy. Like, I'll go as far as my levels can take me. And then I'll walk back and forth until I gain more levels. Yeah, it looks like I have all the best stuff I can buy. Notes on paper? Do you keep them tucked inside the game or something? Like, how do you keep track of that stuff? You just have a little notepad next to all your games? Pretty organized, I mean... I've always been wanting to play Dragon Warrior 7. I know it's an entirely too long of a game, but sometimes I get the itch. Like when I see a Dragon Warrior game. I mean, I played the first one because they have that on mobile phones, but it's kind of an upgraded version. I mean, technically speaking, I mean the graphics and stuff, but I kind of prefer the NES look, as odd as that sounds. Yeah, and that's what's nice with, like, when you do stream, yeah, that's what's nice about it. Because there's other games I play, like the one I played recently, it had a password system. So instead of writing things down, I eventually started writing things down, but before I did that, I would just look back at the stream. Oh, so you played the 3DS one? Yeah. I remember playing it when it came out. I don't know if I don't know. I bought a lot of games back then, so there's no telling. I do remember playing it and not really enjoying it for whatever reason. I was just, you gotta be ready for that sort of thing, I guess, but I remember it coming out really late in PS1's life. So, one of those games just I didn't put much time into. Like, here's where it's kind of dangerous territory. I mean, these guys are... Maybe not these guys, but The man-eaters will put you to sleep. If you get put to sleep, then you get like a cycle of getting put to sleep and then getting hit. Especially if you're the only one left. Because I can't remember, I guess I'll find out eventually. I can't remember if your characters wake up, like when they get hit. Sometimes in games, even though your characters sleep, he or she still doesn't get woken up by an attack, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was definitely my first RPG. Like, I didn't even really play the original Final Fantasy too much. I played Final Fantasy 2 on Super Nintendo a lot. Like, that's when my RPG addiction kind of, you know, started coming around. But before that, I didn't really play too many of them. I do remember playing Dragon Warrior, though, and enjoying it for whatever reason. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe if I hit him, it wakes him up. Yeah, I haven't really played much of the Dragon Quest Warrior series. I mean, I played the first one. I played 7 a little. I've never even played 8. I was thinking about playing 11 because they have that on Game Pass, and I happened to pick it up because it's like $1 for 3 months of Game Pass. I was like, you know, okay. All right, you got me with $1. Okay, I'll try it. But they have Dragon Quest 11 on there. Oh, dirty. Wow, these guys are cooperating. What's weird is, like, I picked up a beef. I didn't even realize you pick up a beef. I knew about the roast. I never knew about the beef, though. One thing I don't like about this is, like, it doesn't tell you how much it recovers. I guess if it doesn't recover completely, you'll know. It probably only heals a little. Yeah, that's kind of, that's it's so cool that they added that. Although it's all like widescreen, I guess, but it's kind of weird. I'm used to, you know, old school graphics, sort of on a 4:3. I mean, that's what looks normal to me. So, like, when I see a pixelated world all stretched out like that, it just looks weird. Can I survive this? Uh-oh. Yeah, never really played too much new. I wait for sales if I'm going to play something new. Like I said, that Game Pass is kind of cool, so. I really might try that 11, though, before the Game Pass thing expires. Because, I don't know, just to try it. I'm poisoned. Oh, I got one antidote. Yeah, I'm in dangerous territory now, because if I get poisoned again... I meant to walk it off. And I don't think there is walking it off in this game. Like this, I just kind of felt like playing it. No reason. I know it was like, I'm at the beginning of the game. I'm not like at the very beginning, but I'm where the game starts to pick up, where you actually have control of your character and your, you know, doing the normal early game stuff. Checking out the towns, picking up, upgrading your equipment, gaining excessive levels, because why not? Wonder, would I play the 2D mode first? Would I just not even play the 3D mode? Wouldn't that be something? Ooh. Yeah, but then that would be weird. It's like I gotta download whatever size the game is, like 50 gigabytes to play a 2D game. See, the secret at the beginning of the game is you start fishing and you can sell all the stuff that you catch, because the bait costs a lot less than the fish that you can sell, so you just kind of make profit really easy. And I kind of like, I did finish Breath of Fire 1. It was a while ago, but I hadn't played any of them, any of the series. Haven't played any of the games through completely for a long time before that, so I was like, I'm gonna complete them all in order again. But I finished Breath of Fire 1 like, I don't know, last year maybe. So yeah, I don't really have a timeline on a lot of this stuff either. It's like, I mean, I'll play it when I get to it, and when I feel like it. There's other stuff to play. I don't need all this. The new game I bought was Capcom Fighting Collection, which is just a collection of a bunch of old games. That's the new game I bought recently. Like right here, the worms. Probably should have. Let's just buy all 9. Let's just stack all that. Meet the enemy list. I mean, you never know. It might come in handy. Like if think I'm gonna die, just use that. Like, a lot of the games I look forward to are either remakes of old games or just a collection of old games. There's not really too many new games. And really, I don't really have any. My PC can't really run a bunch of like new games anyway, but I don't even have a PS4 or PS5 or Xbox. I have a Wii U and PS3. And let me save it real quick in the computer. This is on Wii U. Because I have a ton of virtual console games. I haven't even beat half the games. End up buying them and never playing them, of course. I mean, that's a typical story. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I guess the only bad thing about it is it's not a comprehensive collection because it just includes the arcade games. And I think that's what it's going for. And it's really kind of a... There's some display options and stuff. And it's really like a no-frills sort of thing. I mean, there's a museum. There's music. There's other cool stuff. There's extras in there. But like as far as the games themselves, like they could have added some other stuff. Different versions of different games. And the collection itself is just a weird mix. I mean, my favorite game on there is Red Earth. I've been wanting to play that for, I don't know. I don't even know how long. Forever. I know where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go through this mountain, which I think I already have. Because, yeah, I think I gain levels here, because it's just, this just 100% heals you, so this is what I usually do. Stick by the fountain, zombies, I know there's zombies, leeches, those widows. These remind me of at least the older ones do, especially 1 and 2. They're just like, kind of like a Dragon Warrior. They're just super straightforward, basic RPGs. I mean, Breath of Fire 2 does have some cool stuff to it. Like, excuse me. Namely, like the township that you can build. Because you can recruit certain townspeople, but you can only recruit certain ones. And once you recruit somebody to live in your town, then you can't replace them. So it's a permanent decision. So like if you just pick up anybody, like the first people you talk to, and you're like, hey, you want to live in my town? And they're like, yeah. And you come to find out they're completely useless. So, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those. I played these a lot. Semi-obsessed with them, you know. At the time, like when they were out. Now, I mean, they should release a collection. Like, honestly, like if Capcom's been doing pretty good with that, releasing collections of old games. That Mega Man Battle Network collection just got announced, and like Breath of Fire 1 and 2. Oh no, those are on the Virtual Console or the Nintendo Switch's thing, aren't they? Yeah, I think it's on their service. So, never mind. So I guess you can play them there. Whatever. Because I was going to say, like, they're really not available anywhere else. 3 and 4, I mean, 3 is on PS1 and PSP, so that one's kind of not available. Unless you have the old systems. I mean, it's not available on modern. Yeah, so this is the boss. I think. I don't know where it stops me. It stops me around here somewhere. There it goes. And I'm... excuse me. I'm glad I didn't buy them all on the Virtual Console. Because I had a habit of doing that. Buying games and then they get released elsewhere. So like I was lucky because there was the only other way to play the Castlevania Game Boy Advance games was on Virtual Console. That's all it was released on. You know, by legal means. And of course, if you had the Game Boy Advance and the games themselves, that also counts. But so when they released that collection, that Castlevania collection, it's like, it kind of makes me not feel like I have to go pick up the games because they're going to get super expensive or they're not going to be available anymore. So like when they release collections, like they might not always be the best ports of the game, but at least you can play them. And they're usually cheap, you know? It's like $20 maybe. Peach. I don't even know what shot does. I think it's like a critical. It's like either it hits. If it hits, it's a critical, but it's more likely to miss or something like that. Breath of Fire games have always been so colorful. Lots of bright blues and greens and reds. They have what did I read? There was an Atari collection, and they're gonna have Atari Lynx games on the collection and Jaguar games. It like comes out later this year or something. Some Atari 50 or some sort of collection or something like that. Stuff like that gets me hyped. I love like collections like that. And most likely they're games I probably haven't played before, so. Is that a town over there? Yep, there's a town on the corner over there. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if it's the town, like the township place or the house. Oh, there's a town down there. Because, yeah, it must be the other one. Because I forget what the name of it is. Like the town that you start out in, it's not surrounded by forest, so that must be the one down below. So knock this into that. Oh, and this is the original translation, so it's terrible. There's only one. No, there's not. There's the Game Boy Advance game. I guess they probably rewrote some of the script or the dialogue, but that's the one thing. Like I think this really does a disservice to the game itself. Like the translation and the story is it's not what it could be. I mean, it probably could be actually pretty well enjoyable story, but it's just goofy sometimes. I don't know. Salad bowl. All right, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Good talking to you, chatting with you. I think I can survive this. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm over leveled, but I'm kind of sort of am. Down here? No. It's a fire rock. Probably should heal. We're good. I'll heal outside of the fight. I think Bo knows some healing magic. Yeah, cure 1 for. Let's just use him. I like Bo. I don't care what anybody says. He's cool. And he has a cool transformation. Although he's really not that good. Let's be honest. We know who the best characters are in this game. Ryu, of course. Cat. And Blue. That's pretty much it. And pick your fourth. Yo, what's up, Jack? Yep, good old Breath of Fire 2. Like, because I knew I was at the beginning. Because sometimes I don't like starting a game because the intro takes so long. This game is kind of one of those. It's like the intro takes, I'm not going to say too long, but it does take a little while to get started. You know, so... So, like, sometimes that prevents me from starting a game. It's like, oh, I gotta go through all that. But I knew I was at the beginning. Wasn't at the very beginning, but at the good part, where it's like now you have control over your character. But the Fire 3, yeah, it's Azusa. Yeah, it's hard to say, you know, what could be my favorite one. I mean, they're all good. Except Breath of Fire 6. I haven't played it, but I would have, I suppose. I would have tried it, even though I don't really think it's a Breath of Fire game. Yeah, it's because this is a mobile game. And I mean, it was clearly... It didn't really resemble Breath of Fire at all. I mean, Dragon Quarter was a departure, but there was, you know... I don't know. It seemed, to me, it seemed more familiar than the Breath of Fire 6, the mobile game. It just seems so detached from what Breath of Fire was that, you know, it's just, why even use the name? Which is, you know, it's a shame because, you know, they brought it out, but that just encourages them. Oh, I missed the fishing spot. Encourages them never to, like, revisit the series when they screwed it up. Now, unless they just want to ignore it and say, you know, hey, just forget 6 existed and release like a Breath of Fire collection, that'd be okay. Although if they release a collection, I don't even know if 6 can be played like offline, like a regular offline game experience. I think it's just like a mobile, you know, log in daily to get stuff. I don't know. I don't even know how it plays. I mean, I saw a video of it, but I don't remember. I try to erase it from my memory, I guess. As far as I can go. Yeah, Breath of Fire 2's battle system is definitely pretty simple. I feel like things have static values to it. Like, spells will do 500 damage and that's what they'll do. You know, there's no, like, variation of... it could be 526 or 499. It's like, no, it's always 500 or something like that. They're the baddest gang around, I bet. And I remember the first Breath of Fire and this Breath of Fire were like the first games I played that had an auto battle where you just press a button and then everybody attacks. No. Yeah, and then you get spells at certain levels. So, you know, there's no variation there either. So, I mean, it's not a particularly hard game, I would say. But they never really were. Like 3, the only thing I can remember in that game that was like a challenging fight was the Archmage and like the Berserker or something like that. They're in the junkyard. But they weren't just like simple enemies. You had to like be prepared to fight them because they hit you so hard or something. Yeah, I think it was the Archmage and the Berserker. And 4 kind of had that too. I forget the name of the enemies, but it's like Kung Fu Rider or something like that. One of those guys on a horse, though. He's like had a spear. He's like a headless horseman. Like going back home at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's nighttime? Oh, never mind. It's still nighttime, or daytime. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. Yeah. What was I doing? Can't really go anywhere. I mean, I kind of have to move on. Who was I going to talk to, though? I was forgetting. Oh, yeah. I think I already visited the carnival here. This is the first place you get to see Spar, which Spar you get later on in the game. Like that. This is all she says. It's nonsense. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, what's nonsense? Here's a riddle. What grows from the earth even if you cut it? And it continues to grow even after death. Hair. We'll continue with the story. Because they really can't go very far, so I kind of want to move on with the story because I want to just go to more places. And one of the things that did carry over was the township was probably the most genius thing in Breath of Fire 2, as far as like extras. And they continued the idea of a township throughout the games after that. Whoa, help me. Like, because Breath of Fire 3 had the fairy village, and then 4 had the same, right? Pretty sure it did. Oh no, I must help him. After I take his stuff while he's occupied. Not much to take, though. Yeah, I was a pretty big Breath of Fire fan. We can take another round of attacks. Yeah, 3's pretty classic. It's I don't know, it's hard to say. Like, I like all the Breath of Fire games. Like, I would say 5 is probably like, I haven't played it as much as the other ones, but I don't know. It's hard to pick like a favorite, because they're like picking your favorite anything. Like, I kind of like them all. I like them all for different reasons, but see 3, because like, when you try to max your characters, you have to do it in a certain way. And you got to do it in the early game. Like, you have to get the correct masters. And then pair them with the right characters so they gain the stats you want or whatever. So, we need to heal. Ooh, nice start. Wow. Full heal, too. Oh, that was easy. Forgot what I was saying. Don't remember. Dun dun dun. Poor Nero. It's alright. This is where we build the town. So we'll definitely be back here. It's also old school RPG where there's not even a run button. You gotta walk everywhere. There is no running. There's no such thing as running. You can fly eventually, but like when you're in dungeons and stuff, and you gotta walk. So it's blocked off for good. Looks like it. Looks like the enemies are gone too. Yep. In fact, Breath of Fire 3 is... I still have my original PS1 copy of the game. It's like... that and Resident Evil Director's Cut are like the oldest... I think probably the oldest games I have at this point. Like my original games. Because I sold a lot of stuff. Kept very, very few things. Yeah, and I have like the, it was like the original copy too, so like it, the double disc, it came with a Resident Evil 2 demo. I actually played it today so I could get the little sidebar you see there. I played up until the lab so I could grab that footage there. Because I wanted to do that, like I had that idea, but I was like, I have to play the game and get there myself because I need to capture enough of them tapping on the computer so I can loop it and do it in a random way so it doesn't look like he's just doing the same thing over and over. But I was like, there's no way to be. I was like, that's too specific. I have to go there and do it myself. Yeah, but it was the arrange mode, but I had already beaten the game once, so it was like a new game plus sort of thing. And Chris had infinite magnum ammo, which I was not expecting when I turned on the game, so I was like, oh, that made it go real fast. Yeah, it did make a big difference. Because otherwise you're like scrounging for ammo, counting your shotgun shells. Should I kill this? Should I kill that? But infinite magnum ammo, I'm just walking around popping everything. Although those dogs, man, the Cerberus gave me trouble. Still, sometimes they took 3 magnum shots. Couldn't believe it. I've played. No, I'll say no. I really haven't played them. I've played the original Revelations briefly. I think I played a demo of it, but I never played the games. Although what I played, it was an okay game. Oink, oink, oink. Susie is so clean. Did you bathe her? See, that's funny. That's funny. Well, something like that. And thank you very much. That's cool, yeah, because you don't really get to play as Barry too much, so he's like a main character in that game. I think I have to go and rest in my bed, and then I get interrupted during the night or something like that. Yeah, we'll rest. Good night. Also, it's kind of like the last. So is it Barry's daughter? Or is it just like some random another person? Ooh, trout. I see. So you want me to break into this house? Well, yes. I want you to get back the treasures that he stole from me. Do you believe my story? I understand. I believe you. I will get your treasure, the magic hood, back for you. Oh, thank you. Can you go now? There's no sense in waking him up. Since we were kids, I was always better at stealing anyway. See, it'd be cool if Bo if he was more of a thief character. If he had like a steal ability instead of a shot. That would fit him. It's wet. Hey, hey, my boy sleeps all day. Good advice. Barry and the girl, Claire and Barry's daughter. Yeah, there's like I like pretty much all the Resident Evil characters. Like I like Jill, I like Chris, I like Claire, I like Leon. I think Barry's cool. I mean, those are the main ones, I guess. I guess, who was it? Shiva? I guess she was playable. Yeah, I have that game on my wish list, Revelations 1. It's pretty cheap. It goes on sale. It's probably on sale right now, but it's a pretty cheap game. You know what I'm kind of upset with? I'm upset at the fact that the Valkyrie Elysium game, it's a Square Enix game. It's like an action RPG in the Valkyrie series. So it's coming out on different platforms. And they have a deluxe version. And the PS4, PS5 version, deluxe version, comes with the PSP port of the original Valkyrie Profile game. While the Steam version, or the PC version, the deluxe version of that only comes with some stupid little DLC sword. Now that's Ryu's sister. That's Patty. They're both dragons. Yeah, he actually has family in this game. That's his sister. Yeah, I think that's it. Valkyrie isn't like Valkyrie Profile RPG for the original PS1. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, they're making the PSP version available, which I guess is an inferior port of the game, apparently. But still. So, like, it's not even coming out on PC. And I've been really wanting to play that game. So the fact that it's not coming out on PC is just weird. Makes me not want to buy that Valkyrie Elysium. Even though I probably wouldn't buy it full price anyway. Everybody hates Bo. She would have been a cool character, like a cool extra character. They had Patty, Ryu's sister, playable, like as a party member. It'd be cool. Bo was framed. It was Patty who took the treasure. And like the whole game is trying to find the item for Bo, or a lot of the game, but you don't find Patty until much later. It twists and turns, but it starts from here. It starts on quest to go and try to find the thief who took the item to clear Bo's name. This guy. Now, some games had like ways to sprint. Like I know Final Fantasy VI had sprint shoes, so you could move faster in the game. But a game like this, it's like one speed the whole time. But that's pretty normal for older games. Alright, so he should be home. Bo is probably hiding out. Trying to get what Kilgore asked me to get. I was asked to take the magic hood. I had no intention of taking anything else. My understanding was that it belonged to Kilgore. That Trout stole it from him. I was taking back what was stolen, so it wasn't a bad thing. I told myself this, and when I tried to open the warehouse lock, that's when it happened. Oh, excuse me. I looked into the warehouse. it was empty. The girl I just saw took everything. Of course, including the magic hood. Had no choice but to try and run. But he got caught. Well, not really caught, but they knew who it was. He got identified. Uh-oh. It's the police. Open up. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm holding Bo. It's Bo. Look at that. Nice guy. Not a nice guy. Oops. Sleeps at night. Nero's still worried about getting something to eat. Put him to work. Snitches. I like Nero. Ooh, now starts the journey. So I think the music kicks in like the theme song. It's like a man on a mission theme. Probably have to take a break though. I'm getting kind of tired. It's fun to play it a little bit. I'm actually surprised I went this far. I really just kind of planned on gaining levels and stuff, but ended up going through a little bit of the story. Let's see if I can fish. Yeah, because now I'm going to have to, the way that I play, I'm going to have to go to hometown first. And really all I have to do is just go to Corsair and talk to Rand, I think. A Lod. Equip Lod and bait. I already got it equipped. So you just got to talk to key people. But I'm going to have to go back to hometown and talk to everybody just to hear the different things people say. Yeah, we caught a sardine. Wait, here he comes. This way, little guy. Fill the big red dot. Go ahead. He does not interested. Okay. Then rest well. All right. Everybody else, rest well yourselves. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.